Hey everybody. Alright, this is not an abortion video. This is a where the hell have I been video. And this is also to do with Benzo, Xanax, and all that fun stuff. I ask everyone to please excuse my horrific appearance. I've just literally just got out of this withdrawal hell within the past few hours. So please bear with me. You'll never see me like this again. So, wah. Right. I never thought I would speak out against this medication. I never thought I would speak out against the pharmaceutical companies because, I won't lie, I take medicines. I obviously, if people have not noticed, I'm a very avid, get rid of my emotions right now type person. I don't take street drugs other than weed, if you consider weed a street drug, which I don't. In fact, weed is way more safer than benzos and all this shit that I'm taking now. Sorry, let's get this down a bit lower. Right. So let me just start with, this is just my story. I'll have factual stuff up tomorrow, or maybe tonight if I get up to it, but right. I want to go ahead and say this is not towards people who use recreationally. If you take some Xanax, you take some benzos once every now and then. If you take it, and this is fact, you can research it yourself, you got Google. If you take some Xanax or Valium or whatever, once in a while, you don't got a problem. You don't got nothing to worry about. It's when you start taking it every day. Now, I was given benzos in the form of Xanax when I was 12. I stopped it because I don't remember why, to be honest. A year later, I was put back on stuff, and for the past 11 years, I have been an addict to the Benzo family. Been on Xanax. Took Xanax till I was about 18 when I tried to come off of Xanax with Klonopin, which is another benzo, which is just as dangerous. Don't let the name fool you. And now I'm highly addicted to Klonopin. Right. So as a 12-year-old, there were two reasons I really wanted this. Again, I'm a big person. I'm a person that wants my emotions gone now. I've been through hell, right? Judge me not. I don't give a fuck right now. So at 12 years old, not only was it like, yeah, got medicine, it'll get rid of the feelings. It was also, well, my birth father's on it, maybe he'll want me now. And I know that sounds like a pity cry thing, but it's the truth. I'm telling my story. That was the reason I asked for the medicine anyway. And I'm not going to go into that, but yeah. Right. So 11 years later, I am now addicted to this crap. I've been in the hospital. I've contemplated suicide to horrific extremes, and this isn't just this one time. This is over the course of years, the past few years. But this has never been this bad. I was 66 pills under, meaning I had taken 66 pills more than I should have, not at once. And so my doctor upped my dose. I do not blame my doctor now. I think my doctor now rocks, because he's right. If he lowered it, I would be in a much worse situation. Like he said, once I get out of the situation I'm in, he believes I'll get better. I know I'll get better once I'm with my husband. And once my mom is not in danger. But anyway, we'll go into that another day. Right. I never thought I'd speak out against this. I can't believe I'm doing this. Again, I think it's cool. Recreational dosages. Oh, see, I'm still fucked from it. I've taken it. I'm still messed up from it. It gets in your muscles. It gets in your mind. It's more dangerous to come off of than opiates. Heroin is more dangerous to stay on. Benzos are more safe in a way, in a catch-22 way. They're more safe to stay on. And I say in a catch-22 way because they're safe to stay on, but you build up your tolerance and you need more. And the more you need, the quicker you get through them. And the quicker you get through them, you run out before your date. And the more you run out before your date, you're going to get caught for abusing. And unless you have a doctor that's understanding like mine, you're going to get fucked in the ass, just to put it bluntly. Sorry, I'm out of my mind. I'm torn. I'm torn because I understand what it's like to not want to feel, but I'm also in the mind state of, I've been on this so long, I know what the long-term effects is. My dad is my birth dad that I never see, has been on it for 30 years. They've told him if he tries to come off of it, being Xanax, he will die. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. He will die. I've been on it 11 years. I'm going to try to come off of it, and I will update as I go along. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I will be honest with everyone out there. I do not want to do it. I am terrified to do it because I've tried to do it before. When you come off of this stuff cold turkey, like when you just run out like I did, it feels like you've been beaten to the brink of death with a crowbar and a 2x4 and run over by every form of machinery you can imagine. It's the worst physical pain you can imagine. But what's worse than that is what it does to your brain. What it does to your brain. And I'm gonna try to run through some of I'm gonna read it off this list because I'm still having a lot of mental confusion. Not confusion. I'm having a hard time wording things correctly, and I made like a 20-minute video again, so a minute ago, so let me try to get through here fast, right? I'm going to tell you guys the symptoms I've had. Tomorrow I'll make a video with facts and stuff like that to go with it. And I'm making this video in hopes of, if there's any other 12-year-old out there who thinks, oh yeah, Xanax is cool because I hear rappers talk about it, or because this person's on it and I want to be like them, or because I just don't want to feel anymore. Yeah, it works for that, but not very long. Once you're in, you're in, right? After 4 weeks, which is what the FDA has approved it for 4 weeks during intense therapy, then you're not supposed to use it no more. I've been on it for 11 years. I know tons of people who have been on it for longer. Then you're in hell, right? But there are other medications out there, including narcotics, including opiates, that are safer than this. Weed is safer than this. Go smoke a joint. I understand recreational use of it, but please don't make it an everyday thing. I wish somebody would have told me that. I wouldn't have listened, though. I wouldn't have listened, to be honest. But I hope someone will listen to me, right? This is what happens. It doesn't happen quickly. Well, it does. It does, doesn't it? But it didn't get this intense for me because I never ran out. I didn't abuse them. I started abusing them recently when things got really bad. The only reason I take this stupid medicine and have been taking it is to feel normal. I've been taking it to feel normal. That's it. It doesn't get you high for long. You get that little buzz for a while. It goes away really quickly. You need more to get that buzz. And the more you need, the faster you're going to run out. And the faster you run out, the faster you get labeled an addict. And unless you've got a cool doctor like I have, you're not going to be understood. And you're probably going to be put in the hospital. You need to, please, I beg you, just use it as a recreational drug if you have to use it for anything. Right? So let me just go through some of these things that's on this list. And these are not all. This is a potentially fatal drug. Thousands have killed themselves going through withdrawal. I have been in that situation. I'm so confused about what my stance on this medication is. I think it needs much... Anyway, that'll be a video for tomorrow, right? So my withdrawal symptoms. Here's what happened. I took more than I needed. I didn't realize how fast I was doing this. And I came up about 2 weeks short. No, I came up about a week short, something like that. Now I'm on the highest dosage legally possible. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I'm more thankful for that because my doctor knows if he had given me a less dosage, I'd be in the situation even worse. You do get hives, right? So the minor ones that you get, I'm just going to name the ones that I've gotten, but tomorrow I'll list more, right? The ones that I've gone through these past few times that I've had to go to the doctor or the hospital has been the following. anxiety with terror attacks, not panic attacks, terror attacks, insomnia, impaired concentration, impaired memory, impaired concentration, why would they repeat that anyway, metallic taste, chest pains, blurred vision, suicidal ideation, mood swings, muscular spasms, cramps, nightmares. And when I say nightmares, I don't mean a bad dream. I have C-PTSD, complex PTSD, sorry. I'm very well equipped with the bad dream thing. These are obsessive, gory, graphic, grotesque images you cannot get out of your mind. They don't go away. That alone has driven me to want to kill myself and to attempt to kill myself in the past. Dizziness, yeah. Double vision, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to get through here because I don't want to make this too long of a video. Flu-like symptoms, headache, and when I say headache, we're going back to the crowbar and the 2x4. You're getting beat in the head and the neck, stiffness, sounds louder than usual. You're hypersensitive to touch and hypersensitive to sound, tetanitis, tremors, visual disturbances, hallucinations, homicidal ideations. I don't get, but I know people who have. Violence. I do feel violent. I feel very angry because you're so agitated. Urges to shout, throw, break things, or harm yourself. Yes, suicidal ideation or just committing suicide. And there are tons of resources on that one. Psychosis. It's so traumatic that you can develop PTSD on its own just by coming off this stuff cold turkey. Just by running out of it, right? Let's see, So, yeah, convulsions. Yes, I've had those, which can result in death. I haven't died, but people have. Delirium, delusions. And I'll stop there for now. Mania, had mania, yeah. And it's not because you're crazy. You're not crazy. You're coming off of a medication quickly, too quickly, if you're just quitting it. That is not only in your brain. It's not only become something emotional. It's not only something that you've become mentally addicted to or emotionally addicted to. You're physically addicted to it. It gets into your muscles. It's in your central nervous system. That's why your fingers, everything is hard to touch. That's why sounds and everything is hypersensitive. It's like a bad trip without the cool stuff. It's like going on a trip with none of the good benefits of being on a trip. That's all I know to say. I'm going to make a quick video in a second and just tell everybody about responding to messages. I have some serious messages I need to be responding to. But right now, I've got to take care of myself, or I'm not going to be any good to anybody else. Ever. Right? So I'll make a quick video in a second. If you watch this, thank you. Tomorrow, or maybe tonight, but I'm assuming it's going to be tomorrow, I will post up some videos with facts on what benzo withdrawal is like. If you need to talk about it, if you got questions, I'll help you the best I can. Message me. I'm a bit behind in my... I'm very behind in my messages, but if you inbox me on YouTube and put emergency in the topic, be it for an abortion or for benzo stuff, I will get back to you as soon as I can. Alright, I'm going to go make that other video. Thank you if you watched this. I'm sorry if it's been a bit spastic, but my mind is still not clear. Cool. Thank you guys for watching this, and I hope it helps even one person. And I'll have more up tomorrow.